welcome everybody to my February Hell No's. I told you in the February Hell Yes that I was going to be doing two parts of this because I did not want to make it extremely long, and that one, even when I edited the second version of it down, it still was extremely long. So we're going to get through this as quickly as possible, so, you know, maybe these are some things that people actually like out there, but they did not work for me. That is the thing, it did not work for me, so that's why it's my Hell No. Alright, we have the Makeup Removing Cleansing Towelettes. It says it's compared to Neutrogena makeup removers. I'm not sure what the brand of this is. Oh, Up and Up. There's 25 in there. There's still a good bit in there. After using these, I started noticing things. Like red splotchiness. I noticed using them for wiping off swatches when I'm doing my videos. It started to eat my skin. Like, literally started eating my skin. I noticed it on the back of my hand, splotchiness on my face, and then I noticed it on my eyes. Now, I had my son try it out, and it ate away some of the skin on his eye. Like, it was drying it out and flaking it up or something, but that is definitely a hell no. Will not purchase ever again. I don't know where they came from in the first place. And if I ever get them again, I'm going to shove them up somebody's ass because it ain't happening on my face or on my body ever again. Alright, I'm surprised to have this in here. It's the Caudalie. It's the Aveeno Perfect Serum Radiance Serum. I was trying to pair this with my Caudalie Aveeno Perfect Sorbet Moisturizer, and it made my face really, really greasy and caused my pores to look really, really disgusting. I tried this with other moisturizers. Hell, I even tried it by itself, and it still made my face look like a slipping slide. I mean, it was disgusting. I'm good. I mean, I'll pass that on to somebody else. Somebody else may enjoy that, but that is not for me. I had a sample for a skin fix. It's what we do. It's a cleansing cloth. That crap does not work. I don't care what kind of makeup you have, kids makeup to high-end makeup. I couldn't get anything off my face. Like, I was having to scrub severely, and I usually take a makeup wipe before I use my cleansing stuff and then get in the shower at night. This way I can kind of get everything I possibly can off my face, and it's just not happening. If anybody else has been able to use those and get away with it and it works and everything, I'm happy for you, but it just did not work for me. This is one thing I'm going to end up passing down to somebody else. I tried to love it, and as of February, I have finally decluttered it. It is the NYX Contour Intuitive palette. Looks like that. It's too hard to work for the colors. I'm sorry. I've found dollar store makeup that I didn't have to work as hard for the makeup. And it's NYX. I love the colors. I love the way the palette looked. Didn't work for me. I'm not going to spend 6 or 7 minutes just blending in one area. No thanks. I'll pass it on. The Dermablend Loose Setting Powder. This stuff dried out my face and caked up any wrinkles I have, especially these forehead wrinkles. It made them 10 times worse. It's just not for me. I'll pass it on to somebody else. They could try it and maybe they'll enjoy it. The Muse Eyebrow Powder. I won't even pass this on to anybody else. This stuff disappears after a few seconds of application. It can go in the trash. Kat Von D Lock It Concealer Cream. I know a lot of people love this stuff, and there's some people that hate it, but this stuff dried out my under eyes like severely. I will pass, see if a family member wants it. If not, it's gone. Alright, there's a guarantee for these two things to be thrown away. It's fully charged by Pure. It's the Magnetic Technology Mascara and the She Does Paris Colossal Volume Express Mascara. This stuff, like, irritated the crap out of my eyes to where they were bright, bright red. And it felt like my eyeballs were completely dried out. It was after I used this. This was the only thing that was that close to my eyeballs that can be thrown away. This stuff, it's just a mess. You want big clumpy eyelashes, this is where you go. I'm not into that, so goodbye. The Liquid Cat Suit by Wet n Wild. I so badly wanted this, and it's in When Stars Align. It's not the greatest thing to put on your eyelids. Now, if you take a little brush and you put it on the lower line, you're okay. But on the upper line, it flakes because it's too thick. No matter how you apply it, whether with the wand, with a brush, or with your finger, it's still too thick and it disappears on you. But I want to keep that for my underline eye area because it was pretty neat. Glittery, purple, gold, green. It was just nice. It was neat. As for these things, they came from Holler, and it was a set, and it was Cherry Tree, Shree, starts with C. They actually started doing the same thing as those eye wipe things, and I had already gotten rid of those wipes long before I started using these, and these things had dried the crap out of my eyelids, like literally. And they're not even very pigmented. You have to really work for it. It's one of those goodbyes, it's not happening, going in trash. The Sherry Moua Volumizing Mascara smells like perfume, and it will irritate the crap out of your eyes. It's very watery, it's all over the place. Too many negatives. We just got this Vintage by Jessica and Jet Black Smoky Eye Pencil. I don't know about smoky eye, but I had somebody try to do a wing because I had already tried it on my waterline, on the lower lash line, and it smudged both of those. When they tried to do the wing and we let it set, it was still like smudgy, but apparently that's what you're supposed to do with it. And even when we did do it that way, it ended up everywhere else. It just didn't stay put. Even putting setting spray on top of it didn't stay put. The AOA Studio Wonder Cover Concealer in Classic Ivory doesn't do anything. Doesn't even cover up a pimple. Even one that's just barely even there. No. Not even worth $1. And the Sugar Lip Scrub, All Natural Lip Scrub by Beauty Treats. I really like the other ones, but this one, as I was pushing it out, there was a big, like, weird whitish green stuff coming out. I was told it smells like mold, looks like mold, gotta be mold. And of course I tried out a couple of little samples of Becca, the priming backlight filter crap. I don't see the point. I got too oily face to want to run around with some backlight looking light to it. And this Rimmel London Stay Matte Lightweight Liquid Mousse Foundation with All Day Shine Control. Bo poopy. Right there. Bo poopy. Your shine comes through after like a couple hours using it. At first it looks good. And then by the couple hours when the shine comes through, that's when it starts looking cakey. And it gets in all the creases and it's horrendous. Bull poopy on everything. I will never buy another thing from Rimmel. If I have anything in my collection, I will go ahead and declutter it. I mean, I'll try it out, make sure it's okay, but most likely it'll be decluttered. Alright, on to shampoos and body washes and lotions and stuff like that. As like the last video, I try to keep it in like some kind of order. This is the John Masterson's Organics Geranium and Grapefruit Body Milk. Now I had the body wash in my Hell Yes. This stuff, I tried it 3 different times. It pissed me off. I took it out of the bathroom. It smells just like the other one. I'm not big on grapefruit, but my husband said it smelled good. The first night after I got out of the shower and I put this on my body, I always use light layers because my skin's not extremely dry. The first night I was wearing just a t-shirt and like little boxer shorts or something. By the time I got in bed, which was 3 hours after my shower, my legs felt sticky and nasty. And I'm thinking, that's not right. So the next night, I tried using yoga pants. And one of those t-shirt, it's a long sleeve shirt, but it's like made out of t-shirt material. Because I started feeling it up here in my bin too. Just wasn't setting. So I thought maybe if I added more clothes, maybe, you know, it kind of soak into the clothes also and get rid of the sticky feeling. No. I tried it for the third night. Got a big old fluffy sleep shirt. And it's one of the long sleeve ones. And it has matching big fluffy, you know, jammy pants. And they're like this thick. And they're really fluffy and warm. And I thought, this has got to do it. Next morning, I nearly sweated to death. And it was sweat and stickiness. No. This stuff does not soak into the skin. I had other people do a little dab on their arm and see how they liked it. And they had the same issue. Nope. No. Goodbye. And when I was asking people about hair products, how I can get rid of this, don't mind me. I had my roots that was like feeling about this thick. At the very end of the root, it was just like, what I was using at the time is the Maui Moisture Heal and Hydrate Shea Butter Shampoo for dry, damaged hair. It's supposed to soften, quench, repair, creamy shea butter, rich coconut oil, and pure macadamia oil. I'm going to take a drink. Make my eyes water. This is what it was that was doing it to my hair. It's supposed to soften the hair and hydrate the hair. And guess what? It made the little roots on my head like feel like hay that had no body to it. And once I repaired that, I went back and tried to use this again. And by God, before I went to bed, my hair was feeling like that again. That left the bathroom real quick. I mean, I got so mad. All the way to the filming room. And this stuff was horrendous on my hair. It is the Menu shampoo and conditioner. It just dried out my hair in roots to ends. And I keep trying out all these different things in hopes I find something that's going to be great, wonderful. And why does that still look like it's not blended? Sorry. Lost a little ADD. Yeah, there we go. It dried my hair out. It's supposed to be an illuminating protective shampoo for colored hair. And it just like dried it. Like seriously dried it. And let's see. Oh, this stuff was wonderful. Oh, it's the Cloran, which I've had a couple of their products and I actually liked them. The product itself is really good. And it's a shampoo and conditioner, but it's supposed to be for dry hair. I tried to use it to fix what the other products were messing up. Yeah. I got out of the shower. All I could smell, because it was mango. I'm not big on mango, but that's all I could smell. My husband comes over and gives me a hug because he had just gotten home from work, and he's like, "What smells like cat piss?" What? He smells my hair, and he's like, "You got cat piss in your hair?" I'm like, "All I smell is mango." He's like, "That's cat piss." There was nothing to cover that up. You couldn't even use a dry shampoo or anything to cover that smell up. I had to go rewash my hair. Now that's all I think of when I hear that something smells like mango. Or something tastes like mango. And then I'm like, no, I'm good. My husband ruined that. And another Dove product that I tried. Which we all know, I can't do these. Dove Exfoliating Body Polish Crust Macadamia and Race Milk. I like the concept. It it's one of those that you're going to have to put on a washcloth or, you know, scrub on your body with your hands. But I'm more of a poof girl, and I like my poof, and you couldn't use that with the poof. So, you know. And before I forget, since we're on hair, body products, and all that, number one thing I should have mentioned that I hate, that's a February hell no, I went to go dye my hair a dark purple. It came out jet black, no purple shine anywhere in any light. It didn't color up most of the places, and yeah. In 2 weeks' time, I've washed my hair 4 times, been a good girl, and it's washing out. Not fading, washing out. I don't know if it'll pick up on camera. It's not picking up very well. But like in this area right here, it is mainly a reddish brown. That's it. Like I have a big area. And then there's some places over here, and it's like, I love L'Oreal Paris Fiara or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah. This one was the worst. I'm going to go back to my red because I just feel I like my red. It's easier to cover up. Even when my roots start showing, it's dark brown with red in it. A little white. I'm more worried about the white. Oh, and we still have one more body thing. And I actually had to get out of the shower and go throw up. Ugh. Move your hair, that's what you get. It's the coffee scrub, Organic Feelings. If you love the smell of coffee, you're going to love this. Oh, I can still smell it. I'm not a big coffee drinker or like the smell of it, but getting into the shower and getting this scrubbed on there, the scrub's nice. The smell's horrible. It was just too intoxicating being in an enclosed area with just that smell. I had to get out and throw up. So I'm going to possibly pass that down to my mom, who is a coffee drinker. She should be alright with the smell. We have some masks. Most likely they didn't do anything or something creepy about them. I don't know. But this is a Rosalind Lift Instant Wrinkle Smoothie Mask. You must have to use multiple ones in one day because it didn't do anything. Didn't do anything at all. Sisha Skin Therapy Botanical Hydro Mask. Oh my gosh. It was like putting a layer of snot on your face. Seriously. It was that sticky, start a new word. That sticky and thick, and it was just, I washed my face like 3 or 4 times in like an hour after I used that, and it was still, it wasn't moisturizing, it was just really gross. And these last two, their main issues are their masks. In fact, we'll show you this one first, because this one was the first one to make me mad. This is the coconut gel mask with blueberry by Leaders. It's not the normal one that I usually get that's like this, but it looks like this. They're masks. I like masks that are thin enough that sits on your face and you could go about your time in the house, do what you need to do, and get up and move. You don't have to lay back somewhere. That is the only downfall about this mask, and the fact that I think it's really huge. Like, I don't know if you can see. There's my ear. They might, no, they're actually a decent size. They're super thick. It's like taking 4 pieces of like paper towel, putting it together and wetting it, and then trying to get up and move. That is my only downfall about that. If I don't have a mask that I can get up and clean the house, do the laundry, whatever, so I can get stuff taken care of, I'm not going to like it. But if you want one of those heavy masks, they're the ones to get it from, because all theirs are like that. This one is another mask problem, and I've noticed all of them from Farm Stay. And I was really looking forward to this because I've never had a cherry mask before. And it's like that. But the mask is super thin like I like. But seriously, oh, of course it stretches out a little bit more. But most of it doesn't even cover your face. It's like a tiny, tiny mask. The holes are way too tiny. And if somebody's got larger eyes than I do, you're going to have issues with this. You're going to have to cut the mask. It's just a little heads up. I mean, well, most of us do masks out there, so we kind of like them a certain way. Alright, that is all I have for my hell nose for February. Stay tuned for March. Got like 31 days. Anyways, I will see you all later. Good day. Goodbye. Love y'all.